Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Well, technically it is a plane, except that plane is now the hot new car brand of 1945, when Saab, an aircraft manufacturer, declared they were going to help try and meet the demands of the domestic automotive market, and with a surprising lack of interest in their defence projects following the end of World War II, many would have rightly been sceptical. If Airbus suddenly decided they didn't want to make the Eurofighter anymore and wanted to make a conventional family saloon instead, we would probably give the same reaction. Yet Saab went on to become one of the most unique, niche and beloved brands available, building a reputation for quirky design, engineering brilliance, and being absolutely obsessed with airplanes. I mean really obsessed with airplanes. 15 years after they declared bankruptcy, we're here to give Saab the Pontiac treatment. On this second episode of Recreate Revive, we're going to look at the history of Saab and jump into automation to create a tribute to their greatest hits. Then we'll look to bring Saab up to the present day and see just what they could have done if they'd been able to keep up with their own growth. Let's get started.
Saab. Nothing on Earth comes close.
I need to correct something I said in the intro. I said that Saab deciding to make cars would be like Airbus or any other big airplane manufacturer today deciding to build a conventional family saloon. Saab, though, were never ones for the conventional. From the very first car that rolled off their production line in Trollhättan, they were ready to show the world that they could bring their experience in the skies to the tarmac. That started with the Saab 9-2. Immediately showing the aerospace origins of the company in their car design, something that would go on to define the company, it was met with praise and amusement in equal measure. Saab had laid down its DNA. They were here to make cars, but they were going to do it with all the aerodynamic flair that gave them their start. In 1955, they were ready to introduce the world to the next generation, the Saab 9-3.
Saab kommer. Saab 93, den svenska bilen med flygkvalitet. Saab kommer.
A redesign and re-engineer of the 9-2, and a devilishly clever naming convention, it moved to a somewhat more conventional looking car while maintaining the characteristics of a Saab. This was quickly followed by the 9-4, otherwise known as the Sonnet, a two-door coupe designed mostly for the American market that Saab was now trying to gain a foothold in. The 9-3 and 9-4 also gave Saab a somewhat surprising new trick up their sleeve: rallying. Then again, they had to find a way to make their cars fly, as well as their planes, so it seemed like a natural fit. Then came the Saab 9-6. Winning the Monaco Rally in 1962 and 1963, this car truly put Saab on the map and displayed its reliability and toughness. In the hands of legendary figures like Erik Karlsson on the roof, Patricia Moss Karlsson, sister of Sir Sterling Moss and Eric's wife/race partner, and Stig Blomqvist, all of whom could have videos just about themselves, the car still remains an icon of early rallying history. Saab didn't want to just be known as the giant of rallying though, so they needed a car that cemented what a Saab was, something that went back to their roots, something that would show the way for all future Saab cars. The Saab 9-9. With its wraparound windscreen, shape-retaining bumpers and design ticks that would follow all future Saab models, it was the Saab. Starting production in 1968, it didn't cease until 1984. In 1974, one journalist was compelled to write, "No American-made engine since 1968 can compare with this kind of drivability, and earlier ones are still not equal to the Saab." It wasn't until 1978 that a brand new car was introduced to the world by Saab, the 900. Based on the same base as the 9-9, the 900 was longer, partly to pass safety tests, mostly to make room for the turbocharged engines, air conditioning, and other equipment that began to show Saab at the engineering peak. Produced in 2- and 4-door sedan, and 3- and 5-door hatchback, and even a convertible, it was the Swiss Army knife of cars. Except from Sweden. 1978 also brought another turbocharged machine from the Swedish geniuses, the 9-9 Turbo. The 9-9 Turbo really helped pioneer turbocharging for mainstream cars and defined Saab turbo power as the performance identity. It also inspired a generation of people obsessed with turbo power. After all, as we all know, turbo go brr. So, if you watched the history section on Pontiac in the last part of this series, you'll remember I mentioned something called General Motors, the big brand-eating corporation that sits above the automotive industry waiting to devour us all. Did you think they were exclusive to American brands? No, like the Backstreet Boys at a school disco, our good friend GM is back again. In 1989, General Motors bought a 50% stake in Saab with an option for further control. Separating it into an independent company, Saab Automobiles, as it was cunningly and creatively named, was born. In a rare twist though, things remained very much the same for Saab through these years. In fact, it wasn't until 1997, the 50th anniversary of the Saab being produced, that things began to change. The Saab 95, replacing the 9000, and the Saab 93, replacing the 900, are you keeping up with all these numbers, brought Saab into the world of executive cars. While they may not have had the luxury reputation of BMW, Audi, or insert German brand here, they brought the sophisticated engineering, toughness, and refined them that made them popular. The hipster saloon, if you will, which is also the name of a new bar I'm opening soon. At this point, you might be asking yourself, with all of this history, what happened to Saab? After all, it was clear to see where Pontiac began to fail. In fact, most episodes in this series will have a handful of inciting incidents to lead to a decline. Yet here we have Saab, a respected, pioneering car brand, beloved by its owners and respected in the automotive industry, cutting out a niche all for itself. How did they suffer the same fate?
In order to build a high-performance vehicle, you have to understand the laws of physics.
To put it simply, there are only so many architects in the world at one time, and therefore only so many people buying Saabs. While they were known for their engineering quality and design talent, they were never able to take that next step. Sure, they had success in rallying earlier on, but they were soon replaced by behemoths like Audi or specialised brands like Lancia. Exclusive cars? Sure, they were functionally great, but BMW, Mercedes and others were already established players in that field. Hot hatches? This was the 90s. Everyone and their mum was making a hot hatch. Saab could never establish itself on a bigger market. They could never break out of being that funky little car company that wore sandals and ate avocado on toast. There was nothing wrong with Saab, there just wasn't enough right to keep them going. And so it was, in the year 2000, GM took full control of Saab Motors. By 2003, the 93 had been redeveloped to use the same platform as the Vauxhall Vectra and, as a callback, the Pontiac G6. Yes, the same G6 that was the last death row of Pontiac. Saab was now fully a member of the GM machine, and things would only get worse the following years. A need to improve cash flow and revenue for the struggling brand meant Saab was expected to crack the American market, something it had some success with in the 93 and 94 all those years ago. Unfortunately, GM decided there was only one way to do this. Was that to let Saab design a unique and inspired car in the way only they could? Would Saab be allowed to spread their wings once again? No, that isn't a funny looking Impreza, that is the Saab 92X. While Saab were allowed to make a few changes to the styling here and there, it was just a rebadged Subaru, thanks to some creative deal making by GM that, again, could be its own video. I mean, I guess if you have to copy a car, the Subaru Impreza isn't a bad choice. Or, copy the Chevrolet Trailblazer and stick a Saab badge on it. It may not shock you to discover that neither of these cars were reviewed well in North America, the main target market, or sold particularly well either. Who could have seen that one coming? In fact, the 92X only survived for one more year before GM dumped their Subaru shares and production ceased. Again, that would need to be its own video to explain. It perhaps won't surprise you then that after this misstep, that in 2008 GM announced that the future of Saab was under review due to economic pressure. And despite a last-minute attempt at return to form with the second generation 95, it was too late. Saab was bought out by Spyker Cars, only for it to turn out that they couldn't afford to keep the lights on for Saab. A few failed sales to Chinese investors and partnership agreements that failed to materialise came and went, until, on the 19th of December 2011, Saab announced bankruptcy and closed the doors for good. While Saab may not be the most dramatic of car brands to go defunct, there is a certain sadness to their demise. A company that sought to fill out its own segment of the market and not bend and bow to the trends or what was popular, sticking to what made their cars great through thick and thin. So what if we give them another shot? First, let's see what we can recreate from some of their classics. It was difficult narrowing down which cars to take inspiration from, because each could be a project in itself. Recreating the 93 and 95 from the executive era could be a fun project in aiming for comfort and engineering excellence, Trying to recreate the 9.2 or 9.3 would push automation to its limits with the sleek, aerodynamic design Saab cooked up. In the end though, there was only one car to base this recreation on, the Saab 9.9 Turbo. We're also going to take inspiration from the rallying legend that is the Saab 9.6. Compact, well built and turbocharged, we're looking to build something comfortable to drive on the road, but capable of turning into an absolute weapon when the foot is firmly down. Let's give it a go. Looking good, the perfect car for all those rallying obsessed architects. Now for the engine. The main focus point, the turbo. We're looking at a single turbo 2-litre engine. The original producing just under 150 horsepower, so we'll aim for a similar figure. The early Saabs were known for needing to remain in high revs to get the power up, so we'll see if we can recreate that experience too. These things might not shoot off the line, but once the turbo lag is out the way, we'll be off to the races, or rallies. final touches now, a 5-speed manual gearbox, sturdy suspension, with a few nice little technical bonuses. And we're done. Let's go and see how this little slice of Swedish meatball goes on the track.